Hello, I am Pastor Shin. I have been a student of His Eminence Tsem Rinpoche for 10 years, and I currently work in the private office and household of His Eminence. I would like to share some information on the practice of Dharma Protector Dorje Shugden with you. Many ask about the differences between a Yidam and a Dharma Protector practice. Well, Yi means the mind, and Dam means to hold. Yidam or meditational deity practice helps us to hold our mind from negative karma, predispositions and mental states. The main function of a Dharma Protector or DHARMAPALA is to avert the inner and outer obstacles preventing a practitioner from their spiritual practice and attainments. Traditionally, one receives an initiation into the mandala of the Yidam in tantric practices before one starts to propitiate a Dharma Protector to clear obstacles. However, these days, a simpler Dharma Protector practice without initiation may be introduced by the Lamas to benefit the practitioners. In essence, a Yidam practice is far more superior and more important than the Dharma Protector practice, although both are emanations of Buddhas. Now, the propitiation of a Dharma Protector. The propitiation of a Dharma Protector is called a Kangso, done after Guru Yoga or any Yidam practice. Different from the Yidam practice called sadhana, where we actualize or generate ourselves as a Buddha figure, a Kangso is a fulfilling and restoring ritual. Typical visualization for this practice involves visualizing ourselves as the Yidam or meditational deity and then inviting the Dharma Protector into our mandala to partake of tormas and offerings. For those without initiation, we can visualize Lama Tsongkhapa on our head for this visualization and practice. Now that you know the differences between a Yidam and a Dharma Protector practice, how do I start practicing? We can include Dorje Shugden Daily Kangso in combination with the Guru Yoga of Lama Tsongkhapa or any of our Yidam practice. His Eminence Tsem Rinpoche has compiled a short and long version of the daily Dorje Shugden prayer that is safe for everyone to do without initiation. A Kangso usually involves invocation, making offerings, praise, kawang, mantra recitation, serkim or golden drink offering, requests for activities, and enthronement. Videos of the important sections of the Kangso are available for further explanations and guidance. Now, let's go through the overview of the daily prayers. We will start with the long daily prayers. There are three parts to this: the preliminaries, Guru Yoga of Lama Tsongkhapa, and the actual Dorje Shugden prayers. In the preliminaries, first we recite the refuge prayer 3 times, taking refuge in the 3 jewels who are the source of all positive qualities in our lives. Namo Gurube, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. Namo Gurube, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. Namo Gurube, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. We then recite the verses generating bodhicitta 3 times, setting our motivation at the highest level. Sang ge chodang choki chongnam la jangjup bardu dangni kyapsuchi dagi jinso gipe sonam ki trola panche sange drupar sho. Sang ge chodang choki chongnam la jangjup bardu dangni kyapsuchi dagi jinso gipe sonam ki trola panche sange drupar sho. Sang ge chodang choki chongnam la jangjup bardu dangni kyapsuchi dagi jinso gipe sonam ki trola panche sange drupar sho. Next, we recite the 4 immeasurables. These verses help us to stabilize our motivation at the start of every practice. Semchen tamche dewa dang dewe gyudang denpar juji. Semchen tamchel dungel dang Dungel ki gyu dang drewar juji. Semchen tamchel dungel mepe dewa dang mi drewar juji. Semchen tamche niring chatang nidang drewe dang nyomla ne par juji. Thus, we complete the preliminaries. Next, we move on to the Guru Yoga of Lama Tsongkhapa. This Guru Yoga of Lama Tsongkhapa, called Condensed is a short, concise, and profound practice which is a complete 7-limb prayer. This practice merges our mind and the wisdom mind of Lama Tsongkhapa, who is inseparable from our Guru. There are many benefits of practicing Condensed Lagyama, including protection, as well as gaining the 7 types of wisdom. These 7 types of wisdom are great wisdom, clear wisdom, quick wisdom, profound wisdom, the wisdom of expounding Dharma, the wisdom of spiritual debate, and the wisdom of composing Dharma books. You will notice there are 3 mantras in this section of Guru Yoga. They are Miksema, Tsongkhapa's name mantra, and Manjushri's mantra. For Miksema, reciting this mantra has the benefit of receiving the blessings of Chenrezig, Manjushri, and Vajrapani. Mingmi Ziwei Techen Chenrezig, Drimi Kempe Wangpo Jampe Yang, Dupong Malu Jumse Sangwei Dak, Ganchen Kepe Tsujian Tsongkhapa, Losang Trape Shabla Solwa De. For Tsongkhapa's name mantra, this medium-length mantra includes Lama Tsongkhapa's name Sumati Kirti. The mantra is Om A Guru Bendza Dara Sumati Kirti Siddhi Hong Hong. Sumati Kirti is the name of Tsongkhapa in Sanskrit, which means good mind, famous mind. Manjushri's mantra Om Ara Basa Na Di is recited to increase wisdom, good memory, and clarity of mind. We come to the dissolution section. In this section, we visualize that all the Buddhas and deities dissolve into Lama Tsongkhapa, and then Lama Tsongkhapa dissolves into a bright, clear light, which then dissolves into us. This helps us to achieve the qualities of Lama Tsongkhapa's body, speech, and mind. These are the dissolution verses. Palden Sawe Lama Rinpoche, Daso Chiwor Peme Danjuk La, Kadrin Chenpo Gone Jezung Te, Kusung Tuki Ngodrup Zeldu So. Palden Sawe Lama Rinpoche, Daso Ninkar Peme Danjuk La, Kadrin Chenpo Gone Jezung Te, Chodang Tunmong Ngodrup Zeldu So. Palden Sawe Lama Rinpoche, Daso Ninkar Peme Danjugla, Kadrin Chenpo Gone Jezung Te, Jangjum Ningpo Bardu Ten Par Sho. At this point, we start the actual Dorje Shugden practice with invocation. With the invocation verses, we request Dorje Shugden and his entourage to come from wherever he abides, for example, from Tushita Heaven, Shambhala, 5 Peak Mountain, Wu Taishan, Sakya, and other places. When we recite the invocation, we should visualize that Dorje Shugden and his entourage actually come and merge with the Dorje Shugden image on our altar or at the place where we perform this prayer. Next, making offerings and praise. In this section, we make sensory offerings and inner offerings to the deities and our lineage gurus. This represents our offerings to please the enlightened being's mind and also for our own renunciation, to cut off our attachments to worldly objects that appeal to our 5 senses. The 8 sensory offerings are water for drinking, argam, water for washing feet, padyam, flowers, pupae, incense, dupe, light, aloke, perfume, gyende, food, nevide, and music, Shabda. Offering water creates the karma and merits to attain wealth and purify our ordinary perceptions. Incense and flowers provide an atmosphere for us to be like. By offering light, such as candles or butter lamps, we hope to develop the ability to understand the Dharma and dispel ignorance. Offering of food ensures that we do not go hungry and will always be provided for. Offering music relieves mental, physical, and emotional sufferings. This can be done with mudras and vajra and bell, if we like, or without. Using mudras and ritual instruments during prayers is a type of offering, as well as the practice of awareness. Before we recite the sensory offering prayers, we recite OMAH 3 times to purify the offerings. I will now recite the sensory offering section with mudras and ritual instruments. OMAH, OMAH, OMAH. Om DHARMAPALA MAHA RADZA BENDZA BEGAWAN RUDRA PANTSA KULA SAPARIWARA ARGAM PRATICHAYE SOHA. Om DHARMAPALA MAHA RADZA BENDZA BEGAWAN RUDRA PANTSA KULA SAPARIWARA PADYAM PRATICHAYE SOHA. Om DHARMAPALA MAHA RADZA BENDZA BEGAWAN RUDRA PANTSA KULA SAPARIWARA PUPE PRATICHAYE SOHA. Om DHARMAPALA MAHA RADZA BENDZA BEGAWAN RUDRA PANTSA KULA SAPARIWARA DUPE PRATICHAYE SOHA. Om DHARMAPALA MAHA RADZA BENDZA BEGAWAN RUDRA PANTSA KULA SAPARIWARA ALOKE PRATICHAYE SOHA. Om DHARMAPALA MAHA RADZA BENDZA BEGAWAN RUDRA PANTSA KULA SAPARIWARA GYENDE PRATICHAYE SOHA. Om DHARMAPALA MAHA RADZA BENDZA BEGAWAN RUDRA PANTSA KULA SAPARIWARA NEVIDE PRATICHAYE SOHA. Om DHARMAPALA MAHA RADZA BENDZA BEGAWAN RUDRA PANTSA KULA SAPARIWARA Shabda PRATICHAYE SOHA. Next, we make the inner offering. Om DHARMAPALA MAHA RADZA BENDZA BEGAWAN RUDRA PANTSA KULA SAPARIWARA OMAH. This is a praise to Dorje Shugden and his previous lives and qualities. As we know, Dorje Shugden's previous incarnations include great masters like Bhutan Rinchen Drup, Dulzin Drakpa Gyaltsen, Panchen Sonam Drakpa, and many more emanations of Manjushri. Tormas or ritual cakes are offered at this point. They are made from tsamba, roasted barley flour, and mixed with other ingredients such as butter, milk, honey, sugar, and more. However, for our convenience, they can be replaced with biscuits or cookies. The purpose of Torma offering is to gain immeasurable merits for the success of our practice. We first recite OMAH 3 times to consecrate the offerings. After that, we recite the prayers to offer the ritual cakes or tormas to Dorje Shugden. Om DHARMAPALA MAHA RADZA BENDZA BEGAWAN RUDRA PANTSA KULA SAPARIWARA SAWA BINYAN SHATRUM IDAM BALINTA KAKA KAHI KAHI. Om DHARMAPALA MAHA RADZA BENDZA BEGAWAN RUDRA PANTSA KULA SAPARIWARA SAWA BINYAN SHATRUM IDAM BALINTA KAKA KAHI KAHI. Om DHARMAPALA MAHA RADZA BENDZA BEGAWAN RUDRA PANTSA KULA SAPARIWARA SAWA BINYAN SHATRUM IDAM BALINTA KAKA KAHI KAHI. After that, we recite prayers to offer tormas to the entourage. Om Akarumukam Sawadamanam Ayanutpanavada Nama Sawa Tatagata Avalukite Om Sambara Sambara Hong. Om Akarumukam Sawadamanam Ayanutpanavada Nama Sawa Tatagata Avalukite Om Sambara Sambara Hong. Om Akarumukam Sawadamanam Ayanutpanavada Nama Sawa Tatagata Avalukite Om Sambara Sambara Hong. Following that, we come to Kawang. This special confessional prayer based on tantric visualizations is recited to purify our accumulated negative karma. The actual visualization is quite graphic. However, we should focus on its true and subtle meaning and not on its wrathful imagery. Recitation of Kawang, or a special confessional prayer, is especially effective to remove physical and mental obstacles. Now, we come to the mantra recitation. We recite mantras to invoke the Dharma protector to assist and fulfill our requests. Reverberating the sound of the mantra also blesses our body. There are 3 mantras which will be the main mantras of our Dorje Shugden practice. They are mantra for healing, mantra for increase of spiritual and material wealth, and mantra of Dorje Shugden. Mantra for healing is Om BENDZA Wiki Bitana Shanti Siddhi Hong. Mantra for increase of spiritual and material wealth. Om BENDZA Wiki Bitana Soha Tseso Peljo Longcho Tamche Putrim Kuru Om. And the main mantra of Dorje Shugden, Om BENDZA Wiki Bitana Soha. Depending on the focus one wishes to achieve, one should recite 3 malas or 3 rounds of rosary of that specific mantra, followed by 7 times of the other 2 mantras. For example, if we wish to do this practice for healing, we recite mantra for healing, Om BENDZA Wiki Bitana Shanti Siddhi Hong, 3 malas or 3 rounds of rosary count. Then, we recite mantra for increase of spiritual and material wealth, Om BENDZA Wiki Bitana Soha Tseso Peljo Longcho Tamche Putrim Kuru Om, 7 times, followed by the main mantra of Dorje Shugden, Om BENDZA Wiki Bitana Soha, 7 times. Next, we recite the entourage mantra, Om DHARMAPALA MAHA RADZA BENDZA BEGAWAN RUDRA PANTSA KULA SAWA SHATRUM MARAYA HONG PE. For the mantra recitation, you can recite them anytime, anywhere at your convenience. However, we do discourage mantra recitation in the restroom. Next, we come to the Sekim section. Sekim, or golden drink, is offering of beverages to generate merit and a strong affinity with the Dharma protector. When making the offering, we should visualize that it is not only the beverage, but a divine nectar that fills an entire ocean and all desirable things in the world that please our 5 senses. When important occasions arise, you can also offer additional sekim or golden drink to Dorje Shugden so that he can assist you at these crucial times. Now we come to the enthronement. Enthronement is an investiture of power and authority placed upon the Dharma protector by the practitioner. It is also a prayer to seal the blessing in a particular location, image, or in a practitioner. We request the Dharma protector to abide in the holy image on our altar or where we are reciting the prayers, so that the Dharma protector blesses us, protects us, and to receive our offerings always. Next, a special praise named Dote. This is a special praise and request for activities composed by Kyabje Trijang Rinpoche. It is a concise prayer that includes all of the essential elements of invocation, praise, offerings, requests to fulfill wishes, and so on. Just as how we started our practice with setting motivation, it is important to be mindful of our practice and conclude it well with dedication. This dedication is the end of the prayer to seal merits generated from the practice and meditation. If you do not have much time for practice, you can do the short daily prayers, which is as follows. We first recite the preliminary prayers of refuge, generating bodhicitta, 4 immeasurables. Then we recite the Miktsema mantra. After that, we start the Dorje Shugden prayers with invocation, Torma offering, sensory offering, and mantra recitation. This is followed by Sekim, golden drink offering, the enthronement, and then we conclude with dedication prayers. That concludes my introductory video on how to begin Dorje Shugden practice. If you have any question, you are welcome to contact us. I wish you success in your Dorje Shugden practice. Thank you.